Okay, welcome to your first individual Final Cut training, guys. This is really exciting stuff, and I think you're going to have fun here. So if you take a look, and you got to find Final Cut before you can get trained in Final Cut. So it's down here on the dock. Look around for it. You'll see Final Cut Pro. It's this movie slate looking thing here. You're going to click on that. If for some reason it's not in the dock, you're going to come up here to the searchlight, and you are going to just click on the program. In this case, it was already open, so it opened real fast. Congratulations, you just finished step 1 of Final Cut training. Take a moment, pat yourself on the back. You just got some points. Step 2. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to create an event. Now, an event is this thing right here. This is the doorway to your storage of your project and all of your individual clips. So like this HRCKD, this was a group from last year. This, think of it as your door, this part. So I click on their door, and then I can see their storage room. It has their projects. The projects are the one that have the little movie slate thing on the top. And then below that, it has their individual movie clips. Hey, here's a clip. Wow, very special. So, what I'm going to do is I find one of their projects. Let's say Pullback Reveal is the one I want. I'll double click on it. And then down here is the timeline. It shows the editing and the building of the individual project that they made. All these clips that you see in here, they started out up here and they dragged them and dropped them like they were hot. Boom, right there. So, you did the first thing. You found Final Cut. Now the second assignment for you is this. You go to File, up top, File, New, Event, not Project. Event, not Project. Event! Did I mention not Project? You're doing New Event. And you're going to call this is your individual assignment. You're not doing your group thing yet. You're going to call it your name. In this case, Mr. is my first name. Keel is my last name. There's a checkbox here that says create new project. I'm going to go ahead and do that. That'll make things easier for me. Click OK. Down here is my doorway. I click on my doorway. Here's my storage room. It gave me an untitled project. I can click on the title like this to change the name of it. And I'm going to call this Mr. Keel Individual Project. Okay. This is assignment 2 when you create the event. Assignment 3 is when you create the project. Event, my doorway, project right here. So to make sure that you get this down, your next couple of assignments are this. You're going to go up to File, New, Project, and you're just going to call it 2. And then, next assignment, File, New, Project, 3. I'm going to pause here a second. If you haven't paused your video by now to stop and try this, I will threaten you with some form of bodily harm. You need to have done this. So your computer screen, your Final Cut project needs to look like this. You need to have your own event that says your name. You need to have a project that says your name, individual project, and then you also need to have 2 other projects, one number 2, one number 3. These are the things that you have to have in Final Cut to get your points. Again, I'll pause, give you a chance to pause this video. There, good work. Let's move along. You need to learn how to upload video if you're going to edit video. So I'll show you another video on how to insert the SD card. It plugs into the back of your computer if you have one of the skinny computers. It goes in kind of at an angle and the butt of the SD card sticks out. If you have one of the fatter computers with the DVD drive, it will plug into the side. So over here is where you upload videos. You click right here on the Import Media. Boom. This is your next assignment. So let's do that again so you can actually see it. Click on the Import Media button. Sometimes it won't read your SD card right here right away. It says no name. Really, this is computer 3. So this SD card should be called Computer 3. I just renamed it right now. Here's the FaceTime thing. It's going to be scary. Here I am. I see you. Don't mess around. The hard drive. Every once in a while, you'll have stuff that maybe you want to import from the desktop. So you have some project videos and stuff here. I have this Creative Mugs JPEG. But in this case, Computer 3's SD card is what I really want. Click on it right here. I can change my view of how these clips look by clicking on these little equal size buttons. You don't have to do any of that. I'm just showing you some of the advanced things. This still works either way. Now what I have here is a 55-minute long clip from the entire choir concert. I don't need all that right now. It would take too long to upload since I'm just teaching you. I don't want all that. I'm going to bring it down to just the last 53 seconds. Just this highlighted part. And there's only one clip on this whole SD card. Your SD cards, by the end of the semester, they'll have hundreds of clips. Right now this one has one long clip on it. I'm going to do just a part of it, highlight in yellow what I want. Then I'm going to click Import Selected. Never, ever, 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 unless you want to incur my wrath, hit Import All. What will happen is these SD cards hold 32 gigs, and especially towards the end of the year, if you hit Import All, you will import 32 gigabytes onto your project, and you will have all sorts of clips you don't want in your project. So when you first, now that I've highlighted this part, see how it says Import All there? I will kill you if you do that. Don't do that. Boom. Now it says Import Selected. Import All. Import Selected. Import All. Import Selected. See the difference? Good job. This is the next part of your assignment. I'm going to click on Import Selected, and I'm going to pause so that you can pause. See, there's the little circle. That means it's still importing. If you pull out your SD card before that circle goes away, your computer will like wig out and it will get very confused, and you'll have to just delete the clip and re-import it again. So I am not going to pull my SD card out at all until that's gone. Boom, that's gone. So it tells me over here, import complete. Now I can eject my SD card. I'm going to pause so you can do this part of your assignment. All right, let's continue. So at this point, you should have a clip. You should have your event, your doorway into your projects. You should have your main project, plus a number 2 project and a number 3 project. Right now, we're going to work on our main project. I'm going to double click on that, on the slate, and I have it. Now I have one clip in my project. I'm going to take this clip, I'm going to drag it, and I'm going to drop it like it's hot. See how easy that was? Drag it, drop it like it's hot. Drag it, drop it like it's hot. Ooh, I want another copy. Ba-bam! It's done. Let's say I don't want these. I can highlight them. See how they turn yellow? I just drag. I click the little mouse clicker down, bing, drag over, and on the keyboard I can press the magical delete button. Pa-ching, they go away. It doesn't matter. Let's say I hate this video. It doesn't matter that it's up here in my storage room because I have like infinite storage. So I don't want to hear you whining about how I want to delete it from here. It doesn't matter. Just leave it there. Down here is where it matters, and you can easily delete it from down here. You just click on it and you press on the keyboard the magical delete button. So the next part of your assignment here, the next thing you need to do is drag your clip into your timeline and drop it like it's hot. I will pause so that you can do that. Good work. Now, let's continue. Next part of your training is text. So if you want to find the fun stuff in Final Cut, it's all over here on the right-hand side of the screen. It's all this cool stuff right here. So there are photos, there are filters, which is a fancy way of saying special effects. There's music, there's transitions, there's backgrounds, and there's text. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a basic title. And again, you just drag it over here and you drop it like it's hot. And you see how it says title? If you ever try to turn in a project to me that just says title with the text, I will not be very happy. So in this case, what you are going to type in is your name. Not literally the words your name like I did there, but whatever your name is. Down here you can change the size. Boom, boom. You can change the font. So this says your name. See how I dragged it on top? We got like these layers going here. If I dragged it underneath the choir clip, what would happen is I wouldn't see it. See how it disappears? Now if I drag it over here in front of the choir clip, I'll have it like on its own screen. Your name, it says. I want to put it over the choir. Your name. There we go. So it's there. That's the second part of your assignment. You have your video clip, you have the text, and back it up, you have your projects, you have your event. Here's your clip up here, here's your clip again down here. That's all the stuff you are required to have done so far. Now we're going to add some cheesy music. So it's kind of ironic that I have a clip here with sound in it already, but we'll just pretend that they're not singing and doing music. And here is the sound to this clip. The next thing you need to do is take the sound for your clip and turn it all the way down. See how it says that weird sign, no dB? That means there's no sound on it. If I wanted to crank it up, it could be 12 dB. dB stands for decibels. Maybe someday I'll explain that to you. It doesn't really matter right now. It's like your volume level. So I turn the sound off of this. The next thing you're going to need to do is you click on the little music note over here, Chichiga, boom, there it is. Now, in here, there's all sorts of sound effects for Final Cut Pro sound effects, iLive sound effects. There's all these folders. I want you to look specifically for the Jingles folder. Jingles. Boom. So I have all the jingles. You can have it sorted by name, artist, or time. Usually I like to do it by time. That way, like, I don't try to put a really long sound clip in. Alright, so let's say I want to use this one even though it's long. I can just take and drag the end of the clip down and make it the right length. And then there's this little dot thing here that I can make so the sound will go gradually turn down so it just doesn't cut off. So what your next assignment is going to be is you're going to find a song over here that you like, drag it, drop it like it's hot, edit it to the length of your video clip and your text. I will pause so that you can do that now. Good job! I'm so proud of you. You have cheesy music, you have text with your name on it. Now I want to show you how to get a background in. So we're going to add a background real quick. So I'm going to go to this number 2 thingy-majiggy right here. And what I want you to do is pick one of these backgrounds. There's specific, there's some elements and stuff. Pick one of these from here. I'm going to pick the shape. You don't pick the shape because I don't want you doing exactly what I'm doing. So I'm picking the shape. There's controls and stuff to all this. I can turn it into a diamond, shine like a diamond. There it is. We're shining like a diamond now. You can change some of the settings and the color and all that stuff. Almost everything on here has controls. So we got this going. I'm kind of just messing around with the settings. So once you have that in, what I want you to do is you're going to do your shape. Then you're going to come over to text, drag and drop a text, and you're going to add the words Media Tech. I'll change the size so it looks better inside of this. And let's pause for a second so you can add in another text thing and some sort of background. Also adjust the music so it covers that. I'll pause so you can do it. Hooray! You just finished your first Media Tech assignment. Aren't you so proud? Now at this point, what I want you to do is call me over so that you can get points for your first assignment. So you're going to show me this video, and then I will show you how to delete this event that you no longer need. So I'll pause now so you can call me over. Good work. You got your points. So what we're going to do now, the last step here, is we're going to delete your event. We're going to delete your doorway, your whole doorway, because this is just an individual project to teach you. It doesn't matter that you did this. It matters that you learned how to use Final Cut. So I'm going to click here on the event. I'm going to hold down Control. The Control button is on your keyboard. So I'm going to hold down the Control button, Control, boom, and I'm going to go down to Move Event to Trash. It'll say all media files and projects in the event will be deleted. Clips used outside the event will remain in the library. Yeah, that's cool. In this case, it's okay to delete an event. In the future, you don't want to delete an event. You don't want to delete your group project. That would be really, 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 really bad. Like you get kicked out of this class and you fail bad. So this is very much a one case thing. You're deleting this event and you are done. Cool. Here we go. Good job, guys. You just got your first grade.